So many long-awaited changes finally confirmed. Tesla announced lower rates for its most popular vehicles, changes to the configurations of the Teslas that you ordered, new features and accessories just added, and more. Let's get into all of it and more in today's video. So we're just going to jump right into it. The long-awaited rear-wheel drive Model Y just got lower financing. So many of you were wondering, now that the all-wheel drive Model Y has 1.99% financing until June 16th. When will the rear-wheel drive get the same type of rate? Well, now 1.99% financing makes its arrival to the rear-wheel drive Model Y, but there's some limitations. You must put down 15% again on the rear-wheel drive to get 1.99% financing, and you must take delivery by June 30th. So you only have a matter of days to place that order, and then a few weeks to take delivery of that rear-wheel drive Model Y to get the 1.99%. There is some flexibility if you're thinking about financing this rear-wheel drive Model Y with loan terms up to 72 months as an option to get 1.99%. Big changes if you're also looking to lease a Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive. Tesla has decreased the price of leasing a Tesla by 13%. Now only $399 allows you to lease the new rear-wheel drive long-range Model Y. Speaking of the Model Y, if you have a family like I do, or if you just need more passenger room, Tesla has been teasing an email with a 7-seater configuration Model Y said to be coming very soon. This email states some of the features and aspects of the Model Y and includes in the fine print that up to 7 can fit in this Model Y, alluding to what Tesla has already promised this year. A 7-seater Model Y is coming soon. Another recent decision that Tesla just made that may open up or change some of your buying options for you. Now, for the first time, if you are trading in any type of vehicle and a Tesla, if you have negative equity in that loan, Tesla will now accept that negative equity and roll it into your new loan. So what this does is, if your car is worth less than what you actually owe on the loan, so if you owe more than what it's actually worth, you can roll that negative equity into a new loan if you're thinking about trading in that vehicle for a Tesla, thus allowing you to finance, if you're interested, a new Tesla purchase. A new feature was just added and then taken away or adjusted, let's say, just recently, and my wife absolutely loves this one. The backup cameras just had a long-awaited and requested change. Let's go over it. With one click, get all the Tesla accessories that you need for your Model 3 or Model Y down in this video's description. You can buy things like a Tesla charger, cleaning supplies, center console organizers, floor mats, and more, sorted by the Model Y and Model 3, again in this video's description with the Amazon storefront. Some Tesla drivers, including my wife, complained about a recent update. We're talking about the rear view camera. Tesla made an update a few weeks ago allowing you to have a wider view when using the rear view camera. Well, some drivers said it made the view somewhat distorted. Well, now Tesla has heard that feedback and they're changing the options. Now you can have a toggle button on your screen. This is a recent update, and you can toggle between a narrow view or a wider view when you're in reverse in your Tesla. So this will automatically happen with a software update, giving you now those two options in your rear view camera. And also Tesla added this, a Sentry Mode delete option, where now you can select multiple clips of Sentry Mode that you don't need anymore, and you can simply delete them using this easy Sentry Mode manager. 54%. That's actually how much safer full self-driving is compared to a human driver, and now Tesla, for the first time, has dedicated an entire page highlighting full self-driving, or FSD, on their website. Tesla has accumulated 3.8 billion miles drivers using full self-driving, and now you can get a 3-month trial. This has been going on for quite some time, but it's continuing, and now a full self-driving page is dedicated to the safety of this FSD software. Last but not least, an update on some recent changes that we've been talking about in the past 2 videos, the Model Y performance and a refresh of the S and X. Here's the latest. So if you missed it, we have seen a camouflaged Model Y and a refreshed Model S testing on the Nürburgring. This is a track where you can see all types of vehicles. Well, we see some new photos of specifically the Model S and X. A front camera seems to be added and ambient lighting, and some subtle changes like a new wheel design and more. This seems like a more subtle refresh, but this may not be the final design. It seems like Tesla is almost showing us bits and pieces of this refresh, so time will tell. Will these vehicles get a more aggressive or noticeable exterior difference? Time will tell. The Model S refresh also made a brief cameo on the Tesla Mexico website, showing the interior of this Model S with ambient lighting. So again, it confirms some of the other sightings of the Model S, so we'll see what happens. If you're thinking about buying a Tesla, know this. Tesla is doing extremely well worldwide, taking home the top market share in March in the US by a huge margin, and is the #1 selling SUV in China for May. Tesla selling 24,770 Model Ys in China, beating out the #2 competitor. So it seems like a lot of us were waiting for the Model Y refresh, and now that it's finally here, things are really looking good for Tesla. If you made it this far, there's a pinned comment in the comment section. The top comment will take you to my TikTok page. I ask that you just click that link in the comment section and subscribe on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers on TikTok. That's what they require to monetize on TikTok, and that'll help me afford a Model Y performance. I'm not going anywhere on YouTube, but it would really help me afford and create more content for you. It'll all go back in the channel. So click that pinned comment and it'll send you right to TikTok. I'd really appreciate it. As always, the only way I know that you're out there watching is, of course, to drop a like and consider subscribing here on YouTube and over on my TikTok, where I make videos every single day. As always, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.